Do you know you can make soft, moist, and less color red velvet? A red velvet that you don't add too much color, and it is going to come out well. Let me show you how to make it. The first thing you're going to do is to measure your flour. You are going to measure 2.5 cups of flour, okay, into a clean bowl, okay. Now you're going to sieve it properly to remove the dirt and to incorporate air into it. That's what we are doing. Look at the dirt that went off. Now the next thing you're going to do is to remove 1 tablespoon from this all-purpose flour. You're going to remove 1 tablespoon and add and replace it with 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Now you add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You add it. Now you're going to be adding 1/2 teaspoon of red velvet powdered color, food coloring. Now you add 1/2 tablespoon of cocoa powder. You are going to mix this properly so that they will mix and combine very well. The next thing we are going to be doing now is the wet ingredient. You get a clean bowl again. You pour your sugar and egg together. Now you're going to whisk this. If you have a hand mixer, you use it, okay? Or if you have your big mixer, you can use it. All works. Or you can use your balloon whisk just the way I'm doing it like this in the video. You will whisk it until they both combine properly. You will see the way I combine them. And as you're creaming this with your balloon whisk, you're going to add flavor to this. That is, the flavors I use for my red velvet is vanilla flavor and milk flavor, the fresh milk flavor. Yes, that's what I use for my red velvet, and they come out beautiful. So now you keep whisking and whisking for it to combine. I was adjusting my camera here. You keep whisking until they are well combined. Just take a look at the way it looks. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is to add in your oil. You add in your oil and mix it. Please ensure you mix it properly. This procedure is very, very important if you want your red velvet to come out very moist, soft, and stable. So now the next thing we are going to be doing is to add in the yogurt. What I used in this recipe, I combined both yogurt and evaporated milk. So this is me pouring the yogurt. The yogurt is going to be 1 cup of yogurt. Then the evaporated milk will be 1/2 cup. So the total milk we use here is 1.5. 1 cup of yogurt and 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. You pour it and mix it. Look at the way it's looking. Now you're going to pour in the dry ingredients into it. Either way, if you want to pour your wet into the dry, fine. If you want to pour the dry into the wet, that's okay. So now you're going to whisk it, okay? Whisk it properly so that there will be no lumps. Now, the next thing you will do now is to add in hot water. That is 1/2 cup of hot water. That's what I just added. And you mix it. Look at how the batter is looking. It's looking very lush. This is the baked red velvet. Remember, I used 1/2 teaspoon of red color powder. Can you see? The color is out. Because a lot of these recipes we see, we use 1 teaspoon. I was using 1 teaspoon before, and I said, no, let me do this. And look at the result. If you use 1/2 teaspoon, it will still come out fine. And please note, when you are baking your red velvet, make sure you are using the right temperature. Your oven should not be too hot and it should not be too calm. Oil-based recipe does not take it. You must maintain a good temperature for you to have a good baked cake. Now look at the way I'm going. Look at the color. If you're okay with the color, that's fine. Look at how satisfying it is. The color is okay. Instead of adding 1 teaspoon, it's still red. But if you want it more redder, add 1 teaspoon. Thanks for watching. Bye.